In recent times, China has started to assert its military might around the Indo-Pacific region. Internal conflict and COVID mismanagement have also increased the external prospects of conflict by the People's Liberation Army. It seems that China is planning for some big military escalations. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tanya, and in this video I will tell you how the presence of Chinese spy vessel at the Hambantota port will compromise India's security. Let's begin. Initially, China was expected to construct the Hambantota International Port of Sri Lanka with a mutual development partnership system. However, with time, debt repayment became difficult and Sri Lanka had to privatize it. As China had already invested in the port construction, a fair bidding process for privatization was near impossible. Consequently, China Merchant Port Holding Company got a 70% stake with a 99-year lease and became the master of Sri Lanka's Hambantota port. With its military might and dual-use policies, China started to progress its nefarious activities in the Indian Ocean region. After the reports of the Chinese spy vessel visiting Sri Lanka's Hambantota port, India has increased its surveillance in the region. Replying to a question related to the report, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said the government carefully monitors any development having bearing on India's security and economic interest and takes all necessary measures to safeguard them. Initially denying reports of the arrival of the Chinese research vessel, Sri Lanka's Defence Ministry has finally confirmed its scheduled arrival. In the press brief, Sri Lankan officials said the vessel will be in Hambantota from August 11 to 17, mainly for replenishment including fuel. Reports suggest that the scheduled Yuan Wang 5 is China's spy vessel attached with space and satellite tracking systems. The presence of Yuan Wang 5 in the Indian Ocean region will compromise India's security architecture in the region. According to Y. Rana Raja, director of the Belt and Road Initiative Sri Lanka, the Chinese scientific research vessel Yuan Wang 5 will enter Hambantota port on August 11 for a week. It is expected to leave on August 17 after replenishing its resources. It could conduct satellite control and research tracking in the northwestern part of the Indian Ocean region. With about 750 km snooping reach, the ship can collect security data of Kalpakkam, Kundankulam and the Bhabha Atomic Research Center. The vessel has the capacity to collect critical information about ports and the vital installations present in southern India. Chinese spy vessels have the capacity to compromise India's security net in the southern parts of India. The presence of Yuan Wang 5 at the Hambantota is a violation of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea. Article 17 of the UN clause states that ships of all states would enjoy the right of innocent passage through the territorial sea. Further, Article 19 states that passage is innocent so long as it is not prejudicial to the peace, good order or security of the coastal state. Here, Chinese spy vessel is clearly violating the UN clause and snooping in the region. Using Sri Lanka's internal conflict, China is now trying to advance its nefarious agenda in the Indian Ocean region. India has traditionally been warning its neighbors of dual-use facilities of China's projects in the region. However, internal politics and limited resource capabilities led these countries to become a prey of Chinese debt diplomacy. The payment crisis loomed at such a low level that Sri Lanka had to lease Hambantota port for 99 years, effectively losing sovereignty over their land. In this scenario, India should exert its soft as well as hard power to deter any kind of military activity in the region. The Indian government should help Sri Lanka to free itself from the clutches of China and secure the nation's security. The time has come for India to start offensive action against China at every level. The dragon's bully behavior should not be allowed in the rule-based order. India must start prompt action to safeguard its interest.